fine.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Soldiered through.
I like it.
Hello, this is Ken Haas from Reverend Guitars coming to you from the Circle R Ranch with my man Greg Koch. And we are here today talking about the Kingbolt and the Bayonet. Both models that were launched in 2012, early 2013 by Reverend that have seen a few incarnations over the years. The current incarnation of the Bayonet. Similar body styles, but the Bayonet is a 24 3/4 scale set neck model guitar.
Behold.
Yes. 3-piece Carina neck, Carina body, maple top. Now, this is a laminated maple top. And there's a reason for that. We were using 1/4-inch maple caps. And with the Carina bodies, they were a little bright. So Carina wood sort of occupies this space tonally, somewhere between mahogany and alder. You get like a lower mid-range bump. Yeah, with the Carina for sure. But it does have a brighter top end than mahogany does. And so when we put full maple caps on the original Sensei models and Roundhouse models when we started doing the Carina, we weren't really happy with the way it sounded. We liked the way the solid Carina guitars sounded better. And so Mr. Naylor then in his infinite wisdom decided to just have the maple be a laminate, because who doesn't enjoy the look of a fine flame maple?
Those people are those who are blind or stupid.
Yeah.
Well, not that I'm judging.
Yes. So I like to address that, because people think that that a lot of the reasons that guitar makers use things like veneers is because they're cheap, or they want to save money,
right,
or for any other, but there's actually a tonal reason why we went with the veneer on these models.
There's sonic common sense.
There really are. And not to mention the fact that you're only looking at that top piece of the flame maple to begin with, which we get some absolutely killer. Veneer is actually flame maple, it's just cut thinner.
Right.
And we get some absolutely gorgeous
kind of like when you
pieces.
go to the deli. You're getting some Boar's Head, curry chicken, which I might say is excellent. We're not sponsored by that, but I highly recommend that you consume it. They say, how do you want it shaved? It's kind of like when you're saying, hey, I want some flame maple, I want it shaved thin.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'll take a pound.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. I'll take a pound.
Do you get a sample? I get samples at my grocery store. Would you like a sample? Of course I want a sample.
Yeah.
Serve it up.
Yeah, right. Why wouldn't you want a sample?
Delicious.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's too bad we can't sample everything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Huh. What decisions would we have made differently?
That's correct.
Had we been able to sample?
A simple sample.
Wow, we got completely lost there, but that's okay. I like it. I like it a lot.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I can dig it. The Bayonet.
Yes.
It's a rocker. Wilkinson trem, and that is a Railhammer Hyper Vintage pickup in the bridge. And it is a Hyper Vintage humbucker with, one of the reasons why we call it Hyper Vintage is a similar output to vintage style pickups.
Yeah, so
we make some more aggressive versions of those Railhammers, but
there's some glassy goodness to this
that
guitar.
has some chiminess, absolutely.
I'm just going to turn down the bass contour for a minute. Goes all the way up. Let's go to the mid position, shall we?
Yeah.
I love too when you turn down the volume, you don't lose any head. Back pickup. Should we add a little heat?
Do it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does. So that neck pickup is wired to sound similar to a P90 in tone. By taking a smaller slice of the magnetic field created by the strings, which is my favorite phrase. I say that all over the time. It's smaller slice of the magnetic field created by the strings.
It's bold talk,
but
it's bayonet talk.
But that mid-range does this and sounds fantastic with all of that Bogner style gain that you have going on there.
Yeah, it's a
through
little
our old
viscous.
twin.
Through our old, I've got the Clean Boost on, the Keeley Clean Boost, and the Lagrange pedal. Who makes that Lagrange? Oh, it's the Bogner thing.
Bogner. Bogner Lagrange.
That's some viscous activity.
It is. It is. So let's switch.
Let's switch, shall we?
We'll put this Kingbolt in your hands.
Kingbolt, bolt of king, Regal lightning. Oh, wow. Regal lightning.
Regal lightning. Yeah. So the Kingbolt is the epitome of our bolt-on series. This is a dark roasted maple neck.
I dig that.
Yeah.
I like to roast it up.
Yeah, it does. Hey, flip it over. Show the people the back. Look at that.
Oh, I dig that.
Look at that. Dark, deep violin brown back with the natural flame maple top. Dark roasted neck.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? One of my favorite things on the whole planet? Coffee. Caffeinated refreshment.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink this thing. I'm going to drink it up.
Drink it up.
Delicious.
We with all the roasted necks that you see here, there's a light roast.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
the dark roast, and there's plenty of coffee
Permutations.
jokes abound. Yeah,
Indeed.
absolutely.
This sounds good. Sounds glorious.
Those are the Railhammer Hyper Vintage pickups with, of course, volume, tone, and bass control. Put them both on and do your magic.
Yeah. Let me turn that bass contour down a little bit. Very versatile with that bass contour. Let's do Mr. Bridge. Bass contour. That little heat.
I like pushing. I like the.
Oh, I love that. I like the drunken licks where you have it on the whole time. You go. Yeah, savage.
It is savage.
I dig it! This sounds magnificent as well. You know, the bass contour, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just tell you, that just adds, it's already a versatile weapon, but you put that bass contour, you get various different hues of viscosity. And then that's important.
I think so. Yeah.
That's what the kids want, hues of viscosity.
It is. And without, like, we don't put coil taps on anything.
Right.
Because you're given two choices with the coil tap.
Right.
On and off. With the bass contour, you've got all that sort of varying in between thing, and if you're plugged into an amp you don't know, or you're in a weird room or something, and you're in the middle of something, and all of a sudden it sounds a little woofy or whatever, you've got it all right there at your fingertips to make the changes. I agree. It's a really that. So Naylor started with the bass contour control with Ron Ashton of the Stooges.
Yes.
Making our original guitars more of that ice pick tone that Ron played. And Joe liked the circuit enough that it started weeding its way into all of the models, basically, with the exception, of course, of the Mighty Eastsider, which doesn't need a bass contour.
No, but all the other ones are well suited with that bass. I think Joe Naylor should change his last name to Nailed It. Joe nailed it. Are you with me? I kind of had to raise my voice a little bit to get that across.
We'll just change it on the website, and then he'll have to change it.
I think we've got a lot accomplished.
I think we can do that. Yeah, that can happen. What was that thing that we were playing before?
I think it was an A.
I think it was an A. I'm Ken. This is Greg.
See you cats in the flippity flop.